Hi everyone, and welcome back to another healthy keto eating show. Another new recipe, more keto teachings, Bible scripture reading, and a story time. Come on, do you want to miss that? Come on back. Well, hello everyone. Great to see you and great to be back in doing another healthy keto eating show. This is on the recipe that I made in Thursday's slideshow, so definitely check that out if you didn't see it. It's just a quick 2 to 3 minute long video just showing you how to make it, but I will also link down in this box and kind of talk about it too, how to make it and all the ingredients. Super easy. It's 2 servings. It's 1 full bag of riced cauliflower. I buy the frozen one. 1 cup of frozen green beans. 6 pieces of bacon, and then salt and pepper, 2 tablespoons of real butter, and 4 tablespoons of soy sauce. So let me go over that again because I kind of went backwards. So it is 6 pieces of bacon, 1 cup of frozen green beans, 1 full package of the riced cauliflower in the frozen section, and then 2 tablespoons of real butter, 4 tablespoons of soy sauce, salt, and pepper. There we go. Super easy to make. I used to love this, and I was calling it in my slideshow bacon and green bean rice dish. That's what I was calling it there. I used to love rice and bacon together with butter and soy sauce. I used to love rice and hamburger together with butter and soy sauce. So I love that they have an alternative for keto, doing it with riced cauliflower. I actually think it tastes even better than rice because rice is so plain where cauliflower has a flavor to it. So I absolutely love it. Riced cauliflower can be used for so many dishes to replace rice. It's so good. So, and the whole pan was 13 net carbs, which means I broke it into 2 servings. Basically, that's what it's going to be, is 2 servings. 2 servings. And so I've got, 6.5 net carbs right here. And then I do 1 meal a day. If you're new to my channel, I do 1 meal a day. I eat every 24 to 30 hours. I do 1 meal a day. And so with everything here, I've got 19 net carbs. So I can do all of my 20 carbs in 1 meal since I'm doing 1 meal a day. If you are eating more than 1 meal, doing keto, you know it's 20 or less carbs. You want to make sure that you do only about 6 in one sitting. Be careful with that because you got to burn those carbs. But when you're doing it all in one, you're going to go that long without food. It's okay to get all of them in. And it is that time of the month for me, so I wanted to add in a little treat. Whoops. I don't do a lot of the treats because, I just don't, even though I'm in maintenance mode, and we'll go over that. But I like to have them once in a while. It's that time of the month for me. Sorry, guys, plug your ears. But it's a thing, right? It's normal and every woman goes through it. So, but anyway, so I do have a treat in here, but with everything I have here, and I'll go over it, is 19 net carbs. So I'm having the hot dish that I made for Thursday's slideshow. I'm having just about a cup and a half of just shredded, just regular iceberg lettuce with 2 servings, which is 4 tablespoons of ranch dressing and some Parmesan cheese, 2 hard-boiled eggs with a little bit of mayonnaise on it. I'm having my 2 good yogurt of berry flavor with a serving of pecans. I'm having a serving of sauerkraut, which is really great for your vitamin C. Just half cup? Half cup has got 100% vitamin C. Things that are strong in taste, like peppers, hot peppers, regular peppers, garlic, things that have really strong taste, are higher in vitamin C. So sauerkraut's a really great one if you like it. I even just eat it cold, but 100% vitamin C. And during this COVID right now, this time, we should be keeping our vitamin C level up and staying healthy. Okay, so I got that. And then I've got this Quest Hero bar here. I don't know if I've never done a video on this one for you guys. I was going to do a video, but I really wanted one of these today. So I thought, you know what? I was going to plan it in and talk to you guys about it because I show you all the new ones. I'm sure you guys have seen these because they've been around for a while. But it's the Hero. It is the chocolate peanut butter flavor. It is exactly like a Rice Krispie bar with the chocolate just kind of, glazed over it, just, kind of dipped, almost like a dipped cone. When you get the Rice Krispie bars, you got the chocolate on top. That's what it tastes like. It's got the crispiness inside like a Rice Krispie bar, and then it's got the thin layer of chocolate around it. And it's the Quest bars, which are the good ones for us to have because the sugar in it is the, let's see here. It's got the allulose and erythritol for the sweetener in it. And of course, not the greatest, like it's not a super clean keto. I don't eat these all the time, but I'm in maintenance, so it's okay to have a treat once in a while. I do these once a month. Once a month I have a treat. You guys know because you see my videos, you don't ever see treats sitting out but once in a while. So I'm going to do this treat today because, yeah, I need it. That time, and I don't want to get crabby, so let's get a sweet in me. I know I'm having a yogurt too, but I needed something chocolatey. And I love these. You definitely got to try them. It tastes like a Rice Krispie bar with the chocolate on it. Love them. And then, of course, I'm having a Earl Grey decaffeinated tea with a serving of sugar-free chocolate creamer. Sorry, trying to think here. But you always got to do the powder one because the liquid one has the maltodextrin in it. Maltodextrin will kick you out faster than sugar will on ketosis. So you want the powdered sugar-free creamer. And I do the chocolate one. I love it. It tastes like hot chocolate. That's going to be so good with these two together. It's going to taste great. And then I have a serving of 1 tablespoon of MCT oil, which is the finest of the coconut. Great energy source, great fat source. When you're on this, gives you a bunch of energy. It's wonderful. So I do it in my tea or coffee because you can't cook with it. I think they are making a cooking one now, but this one here that I get, and you can get it at any like a GNC or a vitamin store, or Walmart even sells it now. So, and I just do a tablespoon, but start off slow with MCT because it's harsh on the stomach. So start off with just a half a teaspoon, working up. You know, maybe a week later, adding it to a teaspoon, working up to a teaspoon and a half, working up to a tablespoon. So take about a month to get to about a tablespoon because it's very harsh on the tummy because it's the finest. And yeah, you'll be running to the bathroom if you do that full tablespoon right away. Some people don't have trouble with it, but I did. And I know my friend did, and I know many people that do. So just be careful when you're up on that. But I needed a good fat source because I do 1 meal a day, like I told you guys, and I'm in maintenance mode. I started ketogenic on November 4th of 2015. So this November 4th will be 5 years I've been ketogenic. I lost all of my weight, over 150 plus pounds in the first 15 months, got to maintenance, but then I decided I wanted to lose a little more. So I'm over 170 pound loss now. I was 2 pounds shy of 300. I now sit around 135 to 140. That's where I sit right now. And I was even lower. I was in the 120s, but I started working out, so I built a little bit of muscle. Muscle's going to be more dense and weigh a little bit more, so don't worry about the scale. When you see that go up, it's muscle. I'm still the same. My clothes actually feel looser. I'm actually in some zeros now, but I used to wear a 26 to 28, and I now wear a 2 to 4 and even some 0. I was a 3X. I now wear a small to extra small. Leggings I have to get definitely in an extra small. So that's just amazing. This is the smallest I've ever been. I was never a heavy person growing up until I got pregnant with my child, which developed a heart condition when I had him called cardiomyopathy, postpartum cardiomyopathy, which is just enlarged diseased heart. My heart was not functioning well. It was functioning at only 8%. The upper left ventricle was enlarged by double the size, and my heart was only functioning at 8%, which was the heart of an 83-year-old at 22 years of age. Very, very scary after I had him. So, but I dealt with that for 16 years, was on medications, never really got better than about 20 to 25% since doing keto, and I was on 22 medications for the heart, for high cholesterol, high triglycerides, high sugar levels. I was pre-diabetic, high blood pressure. I think I meant to say that. HPV, PCOS, GERD, stomach problems, lung problems. I had asthma, you name it. I had a ton. I was on so many medications, 22 medications. I am now sitting at 2, very low dose just for the heart, but my heart is at almost 50%, you guys. 50%. 50% is pretty normal. Unless you're an athletic person, you might be a little higher than 50. Nobody is 100% for their heart. Everybody's around 50. And if you look that up, you'll see that. But I'm almost at 50%, you guys, off all these meds. And I was getting off of those after just a few months of doing keto. I was still like 275 pounds, 280 pounds when I was coming off of all of these meds. That's how healthy you get doing this way of life. Now, I was trained professionally, and I go over for every video in case you're new. It wasn't for everybody to do the same macro. They tell you macros, which is 70% fat, 25% protein, 5% carb. But not everybody's going to be the same because it's not for everybody. You're either losing, gaining, or maintaining. So everybody's going to be different. If you are in maintenance mode, yes, you're going to do those percentages of what they tell you. But if you are trying to lose weight, you are going to try to lower that fat out. No, not very low. You just aren't going to do 70%. You're going to do more like 60%. So you're going to do, instead of 110 to 150 grams of fat a day, you're going to do around 75 to 100 grams of fat a day. Okay. So it'd be around, I think that's like 60%, I think. You want to drop it, use your body fat. you can't go zero. I would never tell somebody to go zero. You couldn't on keto anyways. You couldn't on any diet. You couldn't go zero. You always got to have a little bit of fat. But on the keto, you're going to have a little bit more. So about 75 to 100 grams, depending, like when you first start off with 100, working your way down. But if you have body fat, use that body fat. My keto doctor, my two keto nutritionists, my heart keto doctor, and my brother who does this as a job, all trained me in the way to do it. And I had pure success. Never had any problems. Some people will tell you that it'll hurt your organs if you lower out the fat. You're not supposed to. Yes, you can. And no, it will not. It will actually hurt your organs if you're eating too much fat when you have fat in your body. I had a bad heart, which is an organ, your main organ that functions your body along with your brain. I had a bad heart and I had bad kidneys. That's another thing that I cured, okay? Those are organs that I cured, lowering fat out to, 75 to 100 grams a day and lost the weight super fast in 15 months and got to maintenance right away. So that's what you want to do. And then if you're trying to gain weight, you're going to do more than 70%. Okay, my nephew and a few other people I know did it for gaining weight. You can do it for gaining. So not everybody is going to be that same exact macro they set people up on. So that's why I tell everybody, if you need help, my email is linked down below. I have helped over 3,000 people. Yes, 3,000 people get their life back. And not a one person is doing bad, and they all did it the way I told them to do it. And nobody's having any trouble. They've all gotten their weight off. Some are in the process right now of getting it off, but nobody had any problems with their organs doing it the way I told them to do because I was taught professionally. I am not a doctor nor nutritionist, but I was trained by doctors and nutritionists and by my brother who does this as a job, and all the studying I did myself too, because you don't always want to just go by what people say. You want to study yourself. So study yourself too and get that information so you know that I'm not lying. Okay? But I never went zero fat. You're not going to be able to go zero fat. You do need some fat. So 75 to 100 grams, and then you're going to lose it. Then when you get to maintenance, now you need the fat because you don't have a lot of fat on your body. I mean, I only weigh around 135 and I'm like almost 5'4". I range between 5'2" and 5'4". Every time they measure me at the doctor, I'm 5'4". When I get measured at home, I'm 5'2.5", and then I can do it on 5'3". So we're just going to say I've always told people 5'3". Let's just go 5'3". So I know I'm right in between there. 5'3" at 135 pounds, which is really great for a woman my age. I'll be 45. Gosh, don't add another year, girl. I'll be 45 in December. December 14th, I turned 45 years of age. And I feel better than when I was 16. So if you need help, I'm your gal. I have helped many get their life back because I teach it professionally since I was taught professionally. So that being said, you're going to cut out things that are higher in fat. Just don't use a lot of oils and butters. You can use some, but don't use a lot of oils and butters. Don't eat things like avocado, nuts, things that are heavier in fat. But you want to eat good fats when you do get to maintenance, good fats. You don't want to eat all the processed, horrible fats. You want to eat good fats. You're going to eat some processed fats, but try to stick with good fats like MCT, nuts, eggs, good fats. Avocado, those are really good fats. But anyways, but yeah, you're going to kind of cut those things out. Eat lower lean meats. Don't, like use an air fryer if you can, or use a nonstick pan. Don't cook with a lot of oils and stuff like that. Don't use a lot of butter. Don't do the nuts and things like that. Try to, cut things out. Get to your goal quickly. Get there quickly, you guys, and then you get to up everything. That's what's great about this diet, is you will up calories. As you're going down to lose weight, you're going to be going down in calories. I started at 1,800, worked my way down to about 1,000, between 800 and 1,000 in one meal that I was doing at the end to lose the last 10 pounds. And my doctor was working with me on that for about 3 to 4 weeks. I got that off, and now I eat between 15 and 1,800 calories and all the good fats with it now because I'm in maintenance mode. So that being said, I just wanted you guys to know that's how it goes. If you need help, I'm your gal. If it's always great to stick with people that show proof too. I come in all the time and show you guys. I've kept it off for over 3 years. I've been able to maintain it too. I got it off quickly and been able to maintain it as well. I wish I would have done my journey on here showing you me losing the weight, but I didn't come in and start a YouTube channel till I was about 160 pounds when I came in. So I'd already lost a lot of weight, but I mentioned it one day and it blew up on my channel. I actually had a channel just doing nails and fashion. It was AngelsHeavenlyNailz. I actually have that link down below if you're interested in seeing that channel. But I still load all the nails and fashion in here too. But I mentioned keto one day that I was doing keto and it blew up from there. So I changed my channel name to Keep It Keto and did another channel for AngelsHeavenlyNailz and just decided to load all of it in here as well because people like that. So, but anyways, if you know somebody doesn't want anything to do with any of this stuff, they just want to see the nails, link down below is my AngelsHeavenlyNailz. I'd love to grow that channel more anyways. So, all right, before we get started, let's read our words of Jesus for women. And let's see what we're on. Okay, we are on laying down your life. This is John 15:13. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friend. Now, we all know what Jesus did for us. Boy, did he lay his life down for our salvation. He died for us, a perfect man. It goes on to say, what does this mean? Do you have to die for someone in order to show your love? Actually, there are other ways of laying down your life for another person. You may lay down your life by giving sacrificially, I don't know why I couldn't get that out, sacrificially, of your time or money to help another person. When you give your life to God in full-time service, that is laying down your life to show your love for others and for God. How do you lay down your life for others and for God? Well, giving yourself all to God, telling God, I'm here, take me, I'm going to do what you want, Lord. I'm going to, read the Bible and, know about your 10 commandments. I'm pointing because I have it on the wall over there. Live by your 10 commandments. Do what you ask of me. Seek you out. Seek my perfect plan that you have for me. I'm going to do that. For your friends, how are you going to lay your life down for others? Teaching them about God, being kind and loving, helping others, give the money if they need it, help if they ask for something. That's how you're laying your life down. No, you don't have to die. Jesus died for us, though. That is a sacrifice I don't know if anybody could do, is just die for somebody. But I'm sure there's many out there that have laid their life down, which is our wonderful men in blue. They have laid their life down for us, and all of the people that serve our country have laid their life down for us. They have, because there's many that have died for us. But you don't technically have to do that, is what they're saying here. Be kind, be loving, help other people, be there for other people, and love God and honor God and do what God wants you to do. That's another way of laying your life down. Okay, down below it says, only when you give joyfully, without hesitation or thought of gain, can you truly know what love means. And that is so true, you guys. So true. You need to, to understand that. I'll read it again. Only when we give joyfully, without hesitation or thought of gain, can we truly know what love means. So when you give, again, you don't want anything in return. You are giving because you love that person. You care about that person. You're just caring and being kind. You expect nothing in return. That is laying your life down and caring for somebody. Okay. Now, I just realized, well, before we go, let me finish this. Start your day, go through your day. Start your day, go through your day, and end your day. Boy, I'm having trouble in this video. Every single day, reading this, the Holy Bible, Life's Manual, the best book you'll ever read, and the one that'll teach you the most how to live. You want to live for God. Have that salvation with God. Get that salvation. Believe that Jesus died on the cross. John 3:16. And you will have eternal life. Your salvation, you'll know 100% that you are going to heaven, that you have that salvation. Your name is written up there, and it's there. It's there. Once it's there, it's there. So get on your knees and pray. Spend quality alone time with Jesus, asking him for help, praying for others and asking help for others that ask you to pray for them. But also when they're in time and need, pray for them. Focus more on others, because God knows what our needs are. But you can still pray for yourself, but also pray for others. Be there for others and just spend that quality time alone. Get on your knees and pray. Thank God every day. Did you thank him today for waking you? There's something great to thank him for, that he woke you and he's kept you safe from this COVID. Also pray for our governor and our president to make the right decisions, for our country, because they are our leaders. And, just give everything to God. That's what you need to do. Give it all to God, all to God. So anyways, what I was going to say is I just realized I didn't turn it on airplane mode, and I don't want any calls to come through or anything. So give me one moment quick to get it on airplane mode, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Sorry, guys. I just wanted to make sure that was on airplane mode, because that's all I need is calls to come through or something to come through. I don't think my alarm will go off. Nope. I still have a whole hour before that. I'll be done with that by then. All right, let's go ahead and taste this. Like I said, I don't get a chance to taste it, even though you already seen Thursday's video, because I do them both in the same day. I know I'm going to love this, though, because I always loved rice and bacon. So let's get a nice bite here, and I'll show it to you. Let's see if I can stand up here. It's kind of hard. Doesn't that look delicious? Yum, yum, yum. I knew I was going to love that. Yum. But I'm going to eat it with my fork. Yum. I got this cute sweatshirt, this Harley sweatshirt from my neighbor. She has a lady that gives her bags of clothes to bring to the Goodwill. But she said, my neighbor is your size. So I'm going to let her go through it first. And what she doesn't want, then we'll take it to the Goodwill. And I got some really cute sweatshirts. We got a Harley Davidson one here. Isn't this cute? Let's see if I can get up close for you to see it. Harley Davidson sweatshirt that zips up. I love it. And then I got some other really great ones. I got a Minnesota Wild. I got a Major League Baseball one. I got some black shirts. I got just some really cute stuff. I'll show it on you guys, or show it on here because I'll be wearing them. But so kind for that lady to do that, to donate her clothes like that to Goodwill. But my neighbor brings it to me. And that's one I've been helping out. Her name is Karen. I've been helping her with keto, and she's doing so good. The girl, when she went to Texas for 3 weeks to visit her family, stayed keto. She came back thinner. So yes, it is possible to be strong. There are some people out there that don't believe people can stay that strong. And she's just started. She was only into it about 2 months. So it would have been easy for her to have a cheat day. Very easy when you're only 2 months in, but she stayed strong. I mean, come on, Texas, all her family home cooked meals, and she stayed keto. She came back even thinner. She was there for 3 weeks, and the girl stayed keto. So proud of you, Karen, if you're watching this. So proud of you. There are strong people out there. People don't believe that there are strong people, but there are. There are definitely people that are strong. But they may be strong in one area and weak in another. There's areas I'm weak in. I'm strong with the keto, but I could be weak in another area. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But there are people that can be very strong in certain areas in their life, and this is one that I am. Man, that's good. I have one of my eggs with the mayo on it. I get these eggs pre-made at Walmart. It's just easier. You can boil your own eggs, but it's just easier. I think you get 6, or you can get a bag of more. I think you can get 6 of them in there. And it's not too expensive. $2.50, I think. $2.50 for a bag. Not too bad. Yeah, it's more expensive than buying eggs. But they just peel easy, or, they're already peeled, so you don't got to go through the peeling, because sometimes eggs don't peel great, and it's a pain in the butt. So I just get them. If you can afford it, just get them like that. And, I don't eat a lot of them. I only eat a couple once in a while. So it lasts for a while, and it's worth it. If I don't have the money, I'll boil my own. But if I got it, and you got to eat them up a little faster because they're already peeled and everything, so you got to make sure they get ate out. I have some of my salad here. This is just, I actually said 2 servings. I meant 2 tablespoons, 1 serving. 1 serving is 2 tablespoons of ranch dressing. That's a serving, 2 tablespoons. That's what I mean. I have 2 tablespoons on here. Not 4. I can tell too because it's a little bit dry. But that's okay. I got Parmesan too. Love it. Now, this lettuce, obviously, no nutritional value because it's just iceberg. So it'd be better to have like romaine lettuce or, a better lettuce. But once in a while, I just like iceberg lettuce. I just like it. These bags come already shredded. So, once in a while, I just want a simple salad. I don't want to go through and, get romaine and stuff like that. Sometimes I just like iceberg because I do it for like different recipes too. I just felt like a salad tonight. I didn't even need it. But it's still, it is water though, which is really great because there's lots of water in iceberg lettuce. So it'll work as a liquid for you. And after this, I will finish my water. I've been drinking my water. I've been drinking 64 ounces a day of water. Just been trying to add in a few more things. I always drink a lot of water. I tell people drink to taste on keto because this is a diuretic way of life. So you are going to get rid of a lot of fluid. The more you drink, the more you're going to. So watch your electrolytes. And what you want to do is if you're ever feeling weak, fatigued, dizzy, lightheaded, especially in the beginning, because you lose a lot of water in the beginning, because this is a diuretic way of life. It gets rid of fluid and retention and all that. So in the beginning, watch it mostly. But throughout your journey, there are times that I peed so much that I could tell that, I'm cramping in my legs and stuff that I definitely need to get my electrolytes in, which is pink salt and no salt. And you can buy both of them at the grocery store. No salt is just a potassium. It's right where the seasoning are. It's just called no salt. It's potassium and pink salt, okay? Or sea salt. You can do either or. You do a tablespoon of the pink salt, a tablespoon of the no salt, and you put it in 2 liters of water. 2 liters. Now, 2 liters is like one of those big things of soda. A 2 liter. Okay, that's what you would do. If you're going to do it in a smaller bottle, just to give you a quick little shot of it, you could do that or whatever. Then you would just add, a half a teaspoon of each. But usually what I do is take a Powerade bottle because I like sweet and salty. So I'll do a Powerade which is 32 ounces, I believe. And then I don't do quite a tablespoon. I'll do like about a teaspoon, a little more than a teaspoon of the pink salt and the potassium right now. And I'll just do that, the teaspoon of each, and I just put it together, shake it up, and I drink it, and that helps me. So, but yeah, I've been drinking a lot more water lately. I've been adding a lot more. So just don't force water in if you drink to taste, but it is important to get our water in. So I'm trying to do 64 ounces of water a day. I used to not drink enough, but I'm drinking more now. I just got to stay up on my electrolytes now because it is making me go to the bathroom a lot more. So, how is everybody? Hope everybody's staying healthy and getting out there and, voting. Very important to vote, especially if you're a Christian. Very, very important to vote. Get out there and vote, for a president. Vote for life. That's what I always say. That's what I'm doing. I'm not telling you who to vote for, but you always should vote for life. Life. No child should ever die. Ever. And that's just my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion, but I just believe as a Christian, I vote for life. That's what I vote for. But just get out there and vote. Whoever you're voting for, get out there and vote. It's important because every vote counts. So get out there and vote, you guys. And go to a ballot. Don't be doing these ones at home. Some of these are getting thrown away. So get out there and vote. Wear a mask. But I'm not telling you, like I'm saying, who to vote for. Vote for who you want. I'm just saying I vote for life, always. So, oh my gosh, this is so yummy. I was trying to think of a story to tell you guys. Lately I've been telling you guys a lot of, kind of depressing stories. A lot of things that's happened in my life that was bad, but just made me a stronger person. So maybe it's good to tell you guys stories like that. So, I'm going to tell you a story about a family I babysat for. My mom actually ran a licensed daycare and was babysitting for this family. They had a little girl. I think she was 3 months old when we got her. Maybe 5 months. And after a while, my mom couldn't do it anymore. I was 20 years old at the time. 19 or 20. And my mom already had enough kids. And she took this one on just to help out. But it was getting, overwhelming, whatever, with the babies. Because she had a few. And you can only have so many babies when you're licensed and stuff. But she did this in... another family that had left for a short time was coming back. They were promised to be able to come back. So my mom had to let this baby go. But my mom had talked to me and said, why don't you see if you can go to their house and babysit? See if they'll do that. Because my mom loved this little baby. Didn't want nobody else to babysit her. Oh, I love this sauerkraut. Knowing I'm getting 100% vitamin C. But anyways, so I went over, I asked them, they said, sure, that'd be fine. I said, I'll go to your house every day and babysit. I would ride my bike there. They weren't that far. So I would ride my bike over there or drive days I wanted to drive or just walk because they weren't that far. I mean, there were a few, at least, I don't know, probably about a mile, from the house or whatever. So sometimes I walked, sometimes I rode the bike, sometimes I drove. But I didn't have a car at this time. So that's why I was doing a lot of the biking and walking. So they were all for it. It was a husband and wife and a little girl. The baby's name was Melissa. I'll never forget her. Right now, God, that girl's got to be an adult now. She's got to be 20-some years old. Yeah. Because my kid wasn't even, I didn't even have my kid yet. My kid is 22, so, gosh, she would be like 24 or 25 years old right now. Wow. Yeah, about 25. Actually, I think 26. Wow. Boy, time goes by fast, and that sure makes me feel old because I was only 19 at the time. Wow. But anyways, I was babysitting over there for her. And so I would go over there every day. I was babysitting. And sometimes the dad would come home for lunch. And then he'd leave for work again. Or he'd get off work early and come home. Boy, that bite didn't stay in the mouth. Maybe I should use a spoon. Completely fell off the fork. But anyways, he would come home and sometimes he would ask me to stay because he would want to go out and mow the lawn, do a few things, and there's still an infant at home. A baby. So I'm going to do this with the fork. Just easier. So he would ask, would you stay later? Because, I was planning to stay till 5 anyways, and he's home at like 1 o'clock. So I'm like, sure. He goes, I want to get some yard work done. Or I'll get a few things done. I said, okay. At 19, I think this man was maybe 26, 27 at the time. And I had a rockin' body then. I worked out. I had a 6-pack. This was before my son was born, before any stretch marks, before anything. And I worked out really hard because I was with that job that I told you about in the last video that literally there's more story to him. He forced me to never eat when I was with him. He wouldn't let me eat. When I got with him, I think I weighed about 170 pounds. And I got down to like 120 with him. Like, he just wouldn't let me eat when I was with him, even if I was with him for 5 days. I would sneak out at night when he was sleeping and he was drunk, and I would try to get a little bit of food out of the fridge because I was so hungry, And yeah, he didn't even let me eat. He would make me lay in a closet because he didn't want his mom to know I was there, so I'd have to hide in a closet all day. And we'll go over that another day. But anyways, he would always say, "It looks like you're gaining weight." So I really worked hard to lose weight. Was exercising tons and dieting really good and everything. This was in my, like I said, 19 years old, and I was doing all that walking and exercising and everything. Me and my brother Tommy were doing it together. So I had a nice body, and I'd wear cute stuff. I was only 19. I'd wear cute, shorter shorts and tummy tops and all that, and not thinking anything of it, And one day he had come in from mowing. He asked, or he said he was so hot and sweaty and tired. And I'm like, you're tired? I'm exhausted. I was joking. The baby's in bed sleeping. I'm sitting there watching TV. And I said, I'm exhausted. I'm like, you're exhausted. I'm exhausted. He goes, well, let me rub your back for you. I thought it was a joke. I'm like, yeah, okay. And he starts rubbing my back. He goes, why don't you lay down? And I'll rub your back. And I'm thinking, this is really weird. Really weird. But I also was a little bit nervous because it was just me and him. And I got a little bit of a scared feeling because, of course, my boyfriend at the time that I'm with was very abusive, very strong and everything. So, of course, I'm already an afraid person because John was already abusing me. So I was already scared. I thought, he told me to lay down. I thought, oh my God, what if I don't? Listen, what if he does something to me? So I just thought, all right. And I went, no, you're not to do that. He goes, yeah, let me rub your back. And I'm like, all right. So I laid down, because I was a very nervous person. I was dating an abusive man, so I was scared. What could a man do? Men to me were scary. So I lay down. I look around and he starts rubbing my back. Then he goes from my back to my lower back to rubbing my butt. And I kind of, move back, and I said, you can just do my back. And then he got up to the top and he started to move around to the front. When he got around to the front where he was filling me up, he was a married man. I said, okay, that's enough. And I stopped it right there. I thought, no matter what, I've got to stop this. I have a boyfriend who probably would kill me if he found out. And he's married. His wife would probably kill me, blame me for it. But I found out later she was cheating on him. So they were bad for each other. Whatever. I never told her what he did to me, but she was cheating. She told me the whole story about it. Weird couple. But anyways, I thought, oh, this is so weird that he did that. So I thought nothing of it. After I just jumped up and I thought, okay, it'll never happen again. I just jumped up. I said, that's good. Thank you. I jumped up or whatever. And he's like, I'm like, I should probably get going now. He goes, okay, if you need to leave or whatever. I said, yeah, I got to go. I went home. The next day I went back. A few weeks went by. He came home early again. Said he was going to go take a shower, came walking out in a towel in front of me and said, he said something. I don't even remember, like, did I want to rub his shoulders for him or something? And I went, oh no, I'm like, I got to get going. I'm like, are you done? Because I really got to go. I got to get home. I got to do some stuff. I knew you were coming home early today. So I got some stuff I have to do. And I thought, this was getting ridiculous. I don't want to babysit anymore. But I didn't want to tell anybody about it because I was scared, of course, because I'm in an abusive relationship. I'm very scared to tell anybody. I mean, my boyfriend at the time telling me he's going to kill me if I, tell anybody what he did to me, so I was scared. So I went home, and he goes, oh, all right. I went home. I did not want to go back here anymore and babysit. Now I'm getting nervous. I'm thinking, what is wrong with this guy? So I went to my youngest brother, Tommy. At the time, I think he was about 14. Yeah, he was about 14 years old. I went to him and I told him the truth. I could trust him. And I told him what was going on over there. And I said that I was very scared and nervous. And my brother, this was summer, so the kids were all out of school. He said, do you want me to go with you? And I said, would you? Yeah, I would love that. Because if you were there, he's not going to do it. So my brother started coming with me. Well, first couple times he saw him there, when he came home from work and my brother was there, because she was there in the morning, he was already gone at work. She didn't mind that my brother was there. She didn't know what her husband was doing. So she didn't care my brother was there with me. She could care less. She loved my brother. He came home from work one day and saw my brother there. I said, yeah, my brother's been coming with me. Me and him are really close, and we like to watch movies. He loves your little baby, and he just helps me out. So if I need to leave and go to the store and get something for the baby, he's here. Or he can run for me. And he was like, oh, okay. But you could tell he didn't like that because he couldn't do anything with my brother there. So I was so grateful for my brother. By the way, my food's done. I was so grateful for my brother, just to do this for me, that I could confide in him. I didn't tell him about John, but I told him about this guy. I said he didn't force himself on me. He did stop when I told him to stop. So, of course, I didn't, want him to get in a fight with the guy. So he just said, oh, okay. I was just a pig guy, I guess. He's just a guy that's a pig. So he came with me. Well, after a while, the guy, just probably talked to his wife. And they were actually going through some stuff because I think he found out she was cheating and stuff like that. And they didn't need a sitter anymore because they were going to separate and all of that. So I ended up not having to go there anymore. He didn't want me there anymore because, of course, my brother was always with me. He couldn't do what he wanted to do. So thank God that ended. Now we're going to have our yogurt here. Thank God that ended, though, because that was really horrible to go through that. To have a guy come out like that, rub me, try to touch me, get his hands around me. Oh, one of the times when he did put his hands around, he actually unzipped my jumper I was wearing. I was wearing a pair of short jumpers. He unzipped it, buckled my bra, and went around. That's when I stopped him. I thought, what is he doing? I'm like, I was so scared. I'm dating an abusive man. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if this guy's going to rape me, what he's going to do. I don't know what to do at this point. I'm scared. You know what I mean? I'm like frozen in fear. So I'm not a bad person. I would never let anybody do that. I mean, now when nobody can ever do that to me, now I knock them out. Keto knockout. Oh, good that looks, you guys. Yum, yum, yum. If you haven't had one of these, you got to try them. Hopefully you can hear that crunch. That's the inside. Looks like a Rice Krispie bar, see? Yum. Get a little bit closer so you can really see it, the crispiness in it. It does taste like a Rice Krispie bar. Oh my God, it's so good. I love these. But anyways, so I'm not a bad person because this guy's doing this to me. Remember, I'm in an abusive relationship. I already am scared. This guy's doing, I don't know. One guy's saying he's going to kill me. So I don't know if this guy could. I was scared, you guys. I was 19. It could have been even 18. I was scared. So I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if he would try to rape me or something. I didn't know. But once he got to that point where he brought me around, I thought, I'm thinking about it. I gotta stop, because I was like frozen in fear. And I'm like, okay, that's good. I stopped. I said, we can't do this, And I got up, and then when he came out the second time, I was there in a towel like that and said, do you want to come back in the bedroom and rub my back for me? I said, oh, no, I got to get going or whatever. I stopped it from there. Like I said, I didn't go to his wife. I didn't tell people because I was afraid. Again, I was afraid, what if this guy found me? I mean, my boyfriend at the time is threatening to kill me. What if this guy finds me and kills me? I mean, you do think thoughts like that when you're young like that, young and dumb. So I just thought that was it. After that, I would get my brother there with me. I would confide in my brother to him. I didn't want to tell my parents because I thought they're going to tell him, they're going to call up the wife. There's going to be a big war. She's going to say it's my fault. She's going to say, well, it's because the way she, dresses or whatever. I mean, I didn't dress like a slut, but I'm just saying, yeah, I'd wear short shorts and some crop tops. I was 18, I wasn't trying to be slutty in front of him. I just felt good about myself. I wasn't doing it in front of him. I felt good in my body. I worked out so hard. And like worked out 2-3 hours a day. So I just, went and told my brother about it because I didn't want my parents. I thought, well, they're going to call. What if he finds me one day out and he kills me or something? I mean, yeah, we think things like that when we're young. So I just thought it'd be best to tell my brother. He wouldn't say nothing. I knew I could trust him because me and my brother get along so good. We're the closest, me and my brother. I'm close to all my brothers. I love all my brothers, but me and my youngest brother are the closest. You may have seen me go to do some marathons with him and stuff. That's my brother. He's linked down below. Tommy. He has a YouTube channel as well. Robbie's the keto expert with the 3 boys. My brother Tommy is the horror lover. And we do marathons and stuff like that. And he's got 2 kids. And then 2 stepkids. Well, he's not married yet, but he's getting married with his girlfriend. So, and they share an 18-month-old son together. And then he has a 14-year-old. She has a 11 or 12-year-old daughter and a 14 or 15-year-old son. So, but anyways, so I'm very close to him. I was grateful that he did this, and I said, please don't say anything. And he said he wouldn't. He's always kept secrets from me. He's always been that way. But yeah, that guy didn't like it, and they were going through stuff. He had found out his wife cheated on him. Not telling her what he was doing with me, though, that he was trying to do with me or whatever, yelled at her and screamed at her and stuff like that. So I left one night, and they just said that they didn't need me anymore to babysit. That was the end of it. Thank God. Thank God. And thank God for my brother Tommy. Because I don't know what he would have done. Thank God nothing happened during that time before I got my brother there. And he came every morning. I mean, bless his heart. He's a young boy, 14 or 15, summer vacation. He's having to get up at 5:30 in the morning with me and walk because I had to be there by 6:30. So we'd get dressed and we'd head over there. We had to be over there early. So, yeah, bless his heart for doing that for me, Because boys that age, they want to sleep. Summer vacation, yeah, I don't think he truly wanted to get up, but he loved me so much that he did it for me. So, thank you, Tommy. Thank you, God, for keeping me safe during that time. But there are a lot of piggy guys out there. I mean, this man was a grown adult. I was 18. Not like I wasn't of age, but still, I was so young for him. He was like 27 or 28. And had a wife, and a child, and he's trying to come on to me. Pigs. Guys are pigs. Not all guys, though. My husband is not a pig. He is my world, the love of my life, not a cheater, never would be a cheater. And I know that 100%. 100%. Such a good feeling to finally be with somebody good. I had such bad people in my life. That is good. I stopped this. I don't know how long the video is. But I'm going to go ahead and end it now. I'll finish this off. No reason you have to finish. See me eat the rest of this. I'll finish it. But I love all of you guys very much. Thank you for stopping in and enjoying this mukbang with me. This healthy keto style eating show. I should say not mukbang, healthy keto eating show. Definitely give this recipe a try. I hope you got a chance to see that show and sat down with me today and ate it with me. I always say, make that or one of my recipes and sit down with me. I hope you got a chance. I hope you're enjoying my videos. Hope you're getting a lot of information out of them. I appreciate, all the comments and everything. Please continue to comment. I love the comments, and I'll comment back as soon as I get a chance. And definitely keep, I will keep all of you guys in my prayers for that hedge of protection. I pray for all of you. Please continue to pray for me. If you are new to my channel, right there is the red subscribe button. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you're notified of all of my new uploads. Share around my channel so I can grow bigger and help many people with so much stuff, faith, fashion, nails, cleaning, keto, whatever. I got a multi-channel. And definitely shoot me a thumbs up if you like those verses, understood those verses, love what I made here for a meal, love my video, and just love me and love the Lord, who loves you more than even I do, much more. Then shoot me a thumbs up. I love all of you guys very much. Everybody take care. God bless, and I'll see each and every one of you in my very next upload. And don't let anybody take advantage of you. If you're a young person, again, watching this, be strong. I was stupid and dumb, but you don't have to be. Be strong. he wouldn't have done anything to me. And I learned that as I got older. So just be strong. Love y'all.